Be happy in the moment. That's enough. Each moment is all we need, not more. Said by Mother Teresa. Good evening, everyone. We welcome you all to this mindfulness session organized by Birla Vidya Niketan. Now, I would like to invite our Vice Principal, Mrs. Gayatri Kapoor, to speak a few words.
Good evening to all, and I welcome you all to this webinar on mindfulness. Mindfulness is the basic human ability to be fully present and aware of where you are, what you are doing. And the important part is that we don't overreact to a situation, we don't get overwhelmed by what is happening around us. And due to the present condition of pandemic, where our children have had very little opportunity to go out of their homes, play outside, indulge in outdoor activities, in some cases, this may impact them negatively, both as far as their physical and mental well being goes. And this can also have a bearing on their learning, memory, and behavior. Why only for children? Even for us adults, I think this situation has been quite unprecedented and we have had very difficult time coping with it. This could lead to negative emotions of stress and boredom in the children as well as in the adults. We want our children at Birla Vidya Niketan to be very happy and healthy. And that is the purpose of this webinar on mindfulness. And for this, we have with us Ms. Dimple Mehta, who is an expert on the subject. And I thank her for taking time out of her busy schedule to be with us this evening and apprise us on the topic of mindfulness. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being here with us. And we look forward to her sharing her expertise on the subject with us. We have Dhiren, who is our little student who will take us forward in this webinar. So over to you, Dhiren.
Thank you, ma'am. We all need a boost from time to time, and sometimes all we need is the power of positive thinking. Maintaining a state of mindfulness leads to a relaxed state of well-being and maximum productivity. As rightly said by Buddha, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. We are hereby thrilled to welcome our esteemed guest, Mrs. Dimple Mehta, to enlighten us with the art of mindfulness and how can we benefit from the same in our daily life.
Mrs. Dimple Mehta is a mindfulness and character strength coach, tutor in education pedagogies expert, Google Fact Shala trainer, and parenting expert by profession. He is the author of a book on mindfulness practices for children, The Bouquet of Mindfulness. Having more than 15 years of experience of training at various prestigious corporate institutions, schools, NGOs, foundations, and NCC cadets, her working rank, so tired, is conducting training at UNICEF, shall foresee district institutes of education and training, Panasonic, Success Pact, Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, Army School, and many more. Over to you now.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. And my heartfelt thank you to this prestigious platform given to me by Birla Vidya Niketan. Thank you so much, Mrs. Gulati, the Vice Principal here, for giving me this opportunity to come and interact with parents, teachers, and children. And thank you so much, my young friends, for giving me such a beautiful welcome. I couldn't have asked for more, just three children smiling at me and talking about me and my work. Thank you so much for that beautiful start to the webinar. And, Just to begin with, how beautifully ma'am and then all my three friends quoted mindfulness and happiness and talks about smiles and to talking about Buddha, what you think, what you become. I mean, these are big words coming out of young mouths. They sound profound. It's very beautiful to hear all this from you children. So thank you so much. And as Birla has always believed in holistic education for their children. Not only that they are working on the academic part of the child, they are sincerely working towards the ethical, social, and emotional part, and wholesome education for their children. And that's why they invited me here, and I'm privileged to be a part of this webinar today. During these crucial times, more than ever before, organizations like UNICEF, WHO also requested um, parents and teachers, because they are the direct connection to a child, that please support a child holistically. These 2 years have taken a lot of emotional juices out of children. They have completely drained children, and now it's time that we stand with them, we support them emotionally, and we help them to come out of it. So talking about it more, and trying to help you to make you learn a bit about mindfulness and how it is going to help our teachers and parents, and above all my young friends, to practice mindfulness and get the maximum out of it. So let's begin without wasting any more time. We will start with understanding what is mindlessness. All right. So, just to give you a little flavor of it, before I make you understand what is mindfulness and why children or you and me need it and how to practice it, what is it to be in the state of mindlessness? We all are, including our young minds, are doing so many tasks and jobs at one time. Now, sometimes we kind of mix the two, confuse our little mind, and the productivity or the focus or the emotional quotient goes really down, because the mind gets stressed, we get confused, and we don't know how to come out of it. All right. For example, so many times people who wear spectacles can relate to it, that you are just going bonkers to figure out where the specs are. You ask your family members, your parents, mama, where are my spectacles, my classes have started, I can't see them, I can't find them. And your mama comes from behind you and she says, ये पड़े हैं आपके सामने, they're right in front of you, you don't look at them, they're just right in front of you. And you realize, yes, they were right there. And not only for children, you and me, maybe driving through the same lane every morning, reaching our destination every morning, and after 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, we realize that there is a new building which has come up, there is a new pizza joint, there is a new library, there is a new restaurant, there is a new joint which has come up, and we ask ourselves, when did this come, when did the construction started? Even after we passing through that road day in and day out, because we are so preoccupied with our own thoughts that we don't know what's happening around us. For example, if I ask you right now, that wherever you all are sitting, all right, in your cozy comfort zone, what is behind you? What is right behind you? Don't look back, don't cheat, all right? Just put a little pressure on your brain and just ask your mind, where am I sitting? Am I being mindful about that place? What is it behind me? What is there kept on the table? All right. And most of us have no clue. What is the color of curtains? No clue. All right. And this is the state of being, feeling mindlessness. We are so preoccupied by so many things going on that we know so less of the present, where we are, what we are doing. So just before I begin the presentation, I want you all to, just kind of relax where you all are sitting, become a little mindful about your body, and ask yourself one question. Am I comfortable the way I am sitting? Take a moment, and ask yourself, am I comfortable the way I am sitting? All right. Ask your toes, are you comfortable wherever they are settled? Ask your neck, ask your back, because most of us, by the end of the webinar, have a stiff neck or a backache, all right? Because we are not conscious. Subconsciously, we are in pain, we are in discomfort, but we don't realize it. So ask yourselves and make yourself comfortable before we go ahead. All right. So if you want to relax your shoulders, just roll them, relax your neck, back, and sit back. All right, with that, I'm now going to share my screen and just would like to ask that if you can confirm it to me if it's visible to you all. Ma'am, is it visible? If you can just give me a thumbs up. Yeah, all right. Okay, so mindfulness is that we are going to talk about, and Soul Diet, as my little friend just introduced, is the brand that we work under. And mindfulness will help you to hang in there. All right, you will understand what do I mean by this when I'll go forward. Okay, uh, why do we need it, and what is it going to do? Is that we all know that we all are made of five senses. Five senses, the way the environment is created with five elements. Five elements being the air, water, earth, fire, and ether means sky. They create a balance in the environment around us. And if I may ask you that, if you can take out any one element and still you can manage the balance in the environment, do you think it will be possible? Children, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Do you think if I take out something out of the environment, out of these five elements, the environment can survive? If I stop the air, or I stop the water? No, my friend says, no, no. All right, yes. Similarly, if there is no balance in the senses, among the senses, for example, if you're sitting for an online class and your sight, your sense of sight is with the class, but your listening is somewhere else. What is mama watching on television? What is my brother doing on the mobile? All right. Then the sight of seeing is not going to help your listening. Then you, by the end of the class, you tell mama the period is over. I ended up learning nothing. I couldn't understand what mom was saying. How will you understand, my friend? Because your sight, your sense of listening was somewhere else, and your sight was somewhere else. And hands might be touching something else or fiddling with something else. All right. So it's all very chaotic. So just to create that balance, we need all five elements to fall aligned. They have to come together. All right. This is what we believe in. We provide a lot of trainings to a lot of institutions. We do a lot of parenting webinar on mindfulness and happiness quotient. Happiness is nothing but looking at everything in life with a positive mindset. It's a very old saying, half glass full or half glass empty. And the most beautiful and meaningful example of this mindset is one of that our teachers are having. When the pandemic started, everyone had this mindset that children are going to sit at home and the year is wasted. They will end up learning nothing. But our teachers had this mindset, I have children in front of me, I have that responsibility, and I'm going to deliver the best to them. And they did it. They took the challenge, they took the training, they worked day in and day out. They, out of, from blackboards to slideshows, from offline checking to online checking, from offline interaction to online interactions, teachers took it head on and they delivered it like anything. So hats off to that fraternity for doing a brilliant job. And we also believe in the mindset, and we are working on the mindset of little children through the mindful practices. Just to give you a brief introduction, Saira has already done the honors there. So thank you, Saira, for making my job easier. This is a little bio of what we have done. We work with a lot of schools and institutions. And the book that we have come out of with for children. It's called the Bouquet of Mindfulness, and it has a lot of practices for young children to train their little minds on mindfulness. The parents can use it at home, the teachers can use it. It has a lot of easy activities through which children can use it. It is available, and I'm going to talk a little bit about it towards the end. Now, what is mindfulness? What is the magic word means? It's very simple. It's just being in the present moment, just being where we all are. Now you'll ask me, ma'am, we all are here. Then what is the magic in mindfulness? Yes, you all are here. I know, I can see you all. But where is the mind? The mind may be wondering, what was I doing before the class? All right, I was completing my work and then the webinar started. Oh, now I have to, go and complete the webinar, and then I have to go and complete my homework. Oh, I have a tuition at 6:15. I have to rush to the tuition. Oh, I have to play a game. I promised my friend I'm going to play a game with my friend. So much going on. So yes, you're sitting in front of me, but the mind keeps on wandering someplace else. Not only with children, it is with parents, with teachers, all of us, that we are sitting here. You all are here with me. But the mind is either in the past, worrying about something which has happened. You might have had a bad day at office, God forbidden, might have had an, injury or something like that. And you are carrying that burden even now, thinking about it. Or you might have a presentation tomorrow morning. You might have some important task tomorrow morning, and you're thinking about it. Thinking about past or future makes it very, very difficult for you to be in the present moment. And even for children, the basic the basic problem or the basic challenge with losing focus these days is they are either thinking about the past or they are thinking about what they are going to do next. So through mindfulness, we teach children how to be in the present moment, completely here with me. All right. Now, why do children need it? It has not only one, it has n number of benefits. From improved focus, they learn to live in the present moment, they have better observation. Like for example, I just told you what is behind you. Very few will answer that question. All right, but if I ask you to be a little mindful and notice how many green things are around, just look around and see how many things are there in green color. How many things are around you in green color. All right. And then children will start connecting with what is around them. So one, I have a green color bag. I have some green color on my diary, one green color over here. So I can see 5 things where I'm sitting right now. So I just made a little connection with where I am. It helps me to improve my focus. It makes me be in the present moment. So we teach them how to create that connection with the environment around them. And then, of course, it increases creativity because children get the time out on the amount of time that they are spending online on media. Yes, it is important, it is necessary, because the schooling, the education, the friends, every connection is going on online these days, and we need to understand that. But yet we have to keep working on the creative side of the child, and mindfulness is going to help us do that big way. Empathy empathy when they connect with the environment around, when they connect with the plants, with the animals, with the human connections they have around, they develop that quotient of empathy in them. Emotional intelligence, they understand emotions way better when they practice mindfulness. And of course, end of the day, increased happiness. Children by nature are very happy, unless until they take stress. They're very, very happy beings. All right, so we make them happy. Okay, it all starts with one simple thing: the breath. All right. If I may request all of you present here to take a deep breath, okay, just children, just for a moment, breathe in with me, breathe out. I just asked you to take a deep breath. Does that mean that you weren't breathing before? You were breathing before? Yes. Yes. So we all are breathing from the moment that we come into existence. But it's only when we focus on the breath, we take the right kind of breath, or what we call deep breath. That is the breathing that we need our brain to, function proper. When we provide proper air, proper oxygen to the brain, then it functions properly. It helps you to remain calm. It helps you to remain stress free. You will see when, while young children going on stage, if they have stage fear, they start breathing, very, 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 very fast. The breath goes really, really fast, and they kind of, they forget their lines, they stammer. And the teacher or the parent will gently say, no problem, just take a deep breath. Even when we are angry, we are intentionally told to take a deep breath. That is how important proper breathing is, or deep breathing is. We have to make it a lifestyle that we take out some time to practice deep breathing or mindful breathing, to learn that stillness. All right. Today, if you ask a child to close their eyes for a minute, you will see very few can manage those 60 seconds. The anxiety in them is so high. And through mindfulness, we work on that stillness in a child, which is going to help them to get into a state of listening and not just hearing. Because when you just simply hear, you react. When you learn the art of mindful listening, you respond. You take few deep breaths, you connect with your mind, and you respond. So that is how crucial deep breathing is. And breathing has many ways. We are on YouTube, because of course we have time constraint today, during this webinar, that I can't teach you all the ways to breathe. You can access my YouTube channel, and you can learn more about mindful practices and mindful breathing. The channel is Mindfulness with Dimple. But just to give you a little bit of just an introduction of deep breathing, you can do a mindful check-in. For a mindful check-in, you have to ask children, or you can do with them, to just sit and relax, close their eyes, close their eyes, and then with one deep breath, check in with their body. All right. So children, I would request you to close your eyes, close your eyes. How lovely you all are smiling while closing your eyes. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last time, breathe in, breathe out. And ask your body, how are you doing? All right. Place your hand on your heart and ask your body, how are you doing? Now ask your toes, how are they doing? All right. You might be feeling little ticklish. Your toes might be reacting to the temperature of the floor. They might be feeling how soft the floor is. All right. Now gently from there, move little up and ask your knees, how are they placed? How are they doing? All right. Little up. Ask your back, are you tired or are you doing well? Do you need a stretch? And the back will say, yes, yes, I do, I do. Please don't play so much on mobile, I get tired. Little bit up and ask your poor neck. And you will see that the neck is in little pain. And the neck is saying, please give me a little rest. Don't just keep looking down on that mobile. Look up towards the sky. Beautiful sky. Look at the green trees around you. Use your neck, you know, Hold it high up and look at the stars, the sky, admire the nature around you. And now gently ask your eyes, how are you doing? And they are going to tell you that we are tired. We are tired because you continuously keep looking at the screen. All right. And now we are going to relax our eyes. Bring your palms together, children, and rub them. Bring your palms together and rub them, and gently just keep them on your eyes. And take a deep breath and relax. Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is a mindful check-in where children ask their bodies and they realize themselves that how tired they are, how tired the eyes are, the shoulders are, all right? Not only children, the parents can also try this. The other breathing activity is the breath color, all right? What do we do? What do we do in this? It's a beautiful activity, children, all right? So wherever you are sitting, you're going to dip your hands. Show me your palms. Show me your palms, all right? You're going to dip them in colors and create a rainbow with every breath. All right, so dip them in color, dip them in color, dip them, take colors, take cold, nice, vibrant colors. You can take the first color of rainbow, you can color it in red color. All right, and with one deep breath you are going to make one stroke. All right, first stroke of rainbow, and breathe out and bring them back. Lovely. Dip them again in the colors. Lovely. And bring them down. And end of the day, while you take 7 deep breaths, you have made a beautiful, colorful rainbow for yourself. And it's your own. You have colored it just by taking deep breaths. All right. So you will practice it and you will see how creative you are, how beautifully you can create these rainbows at home every morning before the class starts. Bee breath. Bee breath is something truly fun, especially for our young children. All right. You're going to become a honeybee and you're going to buzz. All right. So you're going to breathe in. And while you breathe out, you're going to be out. How is it? All right. Let's breathe in. All right, do that for me. All right, I can see all of you doing it. Breathe in, children. Breathe in, and super, super. So that's bee breath for you all. Now bubble breath. This is the favorite activity for all the children to do. All right, we are going to take a tumbler. We are going to take a tumbler. Take a tumbler. All of you, keep the tumbler in front of you. All right. Now put little soap into it. Put little soap into it. Now pour a little water into it. Pour a little water. Now shake it up. Mix it up. Mix it up. Mix it up. Now take a deep breath. And let me see who will make the biggest bubble. Blow the biggest bubble. Okay, blow the bubble. Oh, Cyrus winning. Cyrus winning. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. Now others are also catching up. Lambi sass, gehri sass, very good, very good. Blow it, very nice. So that's bubble breath for you. Let me see who will make the biggest bubble. Okay, a bubble to keep you safe. All right, and then sit inside that bubble. You can color your bubbles, you can play with your friends and see who makes the biggest bubble, and you will learn to breathe properly with this activity. Flower and the cake. This is wonderful. All right, okay. Imagine your favorite cake, whichever, your favorite flavor, all right, and keep it here in front of you. Now we are going to put candles on it. Put candles on it. Put candles on it. Lovely. It's ready. ठीक है? अभी ready है. अभी हमको क्या करना है? We have to blow all the candles in one breath. उसके लिए हम क्या करेंगे? We are going to smell our favorite flower. So mine is rose. Okay. So I have rose in my hand. You keep your favorite flower in the other hand. All right. Okay. Imagine जो भी आपको पसंद है. Okay. Now breathe and blow all the candles in one time. Let me see who will blow. नहीं. रह गया. Okay. One more time. Let me see. One more time. Breathe in again. And now blow. Lovely. Very nice. I see all of you blowing them all at one time. Superb. Superb. So these are simple breathing activities, and there are many more with which you can, parents sitting at home can spend 5-10 minutes with their children. The best time is early morning. I know children are not waking up timely these days, but just help them to wake kind of 5 to 7 minutes early than their regular routine time, and just do these simple mindfulness fun activities, and you'll see how they will enjoy and they will learn to breathe properly, to pump in that loads of oxygen, which is going to help them to remain stress free, focus better on their classes, and happy. All right, these are few of the activities that you can do. And just to take you through the five senses activity that will help them to see better and connect better with things around them. The other one is going to help them to connect with the sounds around them. How they can do it, there are many ways. As I told you, there are many activities for them, simple activities in this book also of Bouquet of Mindfulness, and you can learn and they can simply do it and become, it becomes a part of their life, their daily routine. They keep doing these mindfulness activities day in and day out. We teach children how to eat mindfully, how to read mindfully, how to write and emote their emotions mindfully. But I cannot teach them all in one webinar. We're falling short of time. But yes, I want to do this door of mindfulness. It's a beautiful activity for all teachers, parents, and children do with their friends, their brothers and sisters, their cousins. All right, and the students, the class can also do it, and parents can also do it with their children at home. All right, so what you're going to do in this, that you will now will take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Sit straight, back straight. Take a deep breath. And now you are going to see 5 things around you. The first 5 things your mind register. Look mindfully, connect with 5 things around you. Any 5 things. Any 5 things. And whosoever is ready can talk about it. If you have seen 5 things, okay, Saira is ready. Saira, can you just unmute and tell me which all 5 things you managed to see?
Ma'am, number 1 is my laptop.
Okay.
Number 2 is the speakers that I'm currently using.
Okay.
Number 3 are the friendship bands that I have made.
Okay.
Number 4 are all the color pencils and sketch pens.
Lovely.
And number 5 is the remote of the AC.
Superb. So these were the 5 things that your eyes connected absolutely immediately as I asked you to connect. Now, Sarah, tell me. Okay, I'm coming back to what's your name? What's his name?
Ma'am Dhiren.
Dhiren, I'm just coming back to you. Just give me a moment. Sarah, tell me, is there anything around you red in color? Just connect.
Ma'am, there's just 2 things.
Tell me.
Ma'am, one is a red scissor and one is a red color pencil.
Super. So now next time, whenever you kind of get disconnected and you can't focus on what you're doing, you're going to just tell your brain, let's play the door of senses and I'm going to focus better. Okay, Dhiren, coming to you. You're going to answer the second activity. All right. You're going to answer, Dhiren, the second activity. Now I will go quiet for a moment. And with one deep breath, close your eyes, children. And you're going to hear the sounds around you. Connect with Dhiren. Close your eyes. I know you're very excited. And hear the sounds and try and mindfully connect with the sounds around you. Other than my voice, see which all sounds are around you. Any 4 sounds, if you can figure out. Sounds which are coming from far off also. कुछ आवाजें जो दूर से आ रही हैं, कुछ जो आपके पास है. क्या इनमें कोई ऐसी आवाज भी है जो आपको पसंद आ रही है? something that you would like to listen to. Now I will go quiet for a moment and I want you to keep your eyes closed, children, and hear the sounds one more time. Be little mindful about it. Now take a deep breath and open your eyes. Lovely. Okay, as I promised Dhiren, it is his turn now first. Dhiren, please unmute yourself and tell me which all were the sounds that you could hear.
Ma'am, ma'am, barking of dogs.
Barking of dogs.
Ma'am, fan.
Fan, okay, fair enough.
Ma'am, utensils.
Utensils.
Ma'am, and air conditioner.
All right, so Dhiren could manage to hear all four sounds mindfully. Superb, Dhiren. So you could hear a dog barking, you could hear utensils, you could hear fan and AC. All right. Okay, out of these, tell me is there any sound of nature or are these all man-made? Tell me. Sound of dog barking. What is it? Is it natural? Yeah. Okay, Dhiren is a little confused there. Okay, Dhiren, tell me, is there any sound out of these four which you like? No? You can tell me no. No. Okay. Okay. So if I ask you, which is the kind of sound that you would like to hear? Any sound, ma'am, I like this kind of sound. क्या पसंद है आप? किसकी आवाज? चिड़िया की, नेचर की, ट्रेन की, मोबाइल की, टीवी की. Which is that sound which you like?
Ma'am, nature.
How nice. See, Dhiren, see, all the children like the chirping of birds, but then they don't take out time to hear them. तो अभी आपने मुझे बोला मैम चिड़िया की आवाज आई लाइक द बर्ड्स चर्पिंग तो अभी आप सुबह 5 minutes निकालेंगे टू हियर दी साउंड्स ऑफ नेचर विल यू डू दैट एंड यू विल really enjoy it, Dhiren. I promise you that. आप जब सुबह उठेंगे 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to tell yourself, okay, let's do mindful listening, Dhiren. It's time to listen to beautiful sounds of nature around me. And these days, it's so beautiful. You can hear the raindrops. All right, you can hear birds chirping. Okay, Saira again has heard some sounds. Okay, tell me, Saira.
Ma'am, out of the sounds that I heard, ma'am, I'm saying that you told Dhiren to spend 5 minutes every morning to listen. So, ma'am, every day, even including Saturdays and Sundays especially, I wake up around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock and I go and stand out in the balcony with my grandmother.
Oh, how nice and how beautiful it is to see that greenery and early morning birds chirping and all. Do you enjoy that, Sarah? Lovely, lovely. All right. Now, for the third activity, I'll go to my third friend. I'm so sorry, I don't know your name, Sarah. What's her name?
I'm Advaita.
Advita, it's your turn now. All right. Now, after I tell you, so close your eyes again, take a deep breath. And now you're going to tell me which are the first three, don't open your eyes, first three things that you are touching. Just keep your eyes closed and feel, connect with the things around you. How do they feel? Are they rough or soft, wet or dry? Do you like the touch or you don't like the touch? All right. What is the shape, size? Try and make a connection with what you touch. Any three things that you touch around you. Okay. Advita, once you're done, you're going to give me a thumbs up. Do it. Take your time. All right. The other two friends are ready. You all can open your eyes, take a deep breath. And now you are going to tell me, Advita, कौन सी तीन चीजें थी जो आपने टच की? How was the touch?
Ma'am, my three things which I touched were that first my mother, and second was the plants,
Oh God. All right. And
the third was the soft pillow.
see, I'll tell you what, you have touched the most beautiful two things that one can imagine. Your mother and mother nature. उससे खूबसूरत आप कुछ छू ही नहीं सकते थे. Okay, now can you explain the touch? Can you explain the touch?
Ma'am, first the plant touch was very pleasant and it was very good, and my mother's touch was also very the same pleasant, and like we love our parents and mothers. And the third one, the soft pillow is really soft, and I always wanted to play and in it.
Oh, so sweet. So all three touch were very soft and you like all three touch?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, how nice. And now you are going to practice the mindful touch every morning. Children, when you touch a plant, it says a lot about it. All right. Gently feel them. See what is the size of the leaf, how they are growing, what is the color of a new leaf, how they, grow old and they fall down, the dry leaves and the new leaves. You will see nature has so much to teach us and it's so beautiful. It's so much fun doing these activities. All right. Did you enjoy that, Antika? Touching? All right. So all of you get again ready. And now you're going to use your fourth sense. Okay, जो हमारा सबसे strong sense होता है, the sense of smell. And sense of smell, children, is actually very very powerful. It is associated not only with your memory. जब आप कुछ खुशबू कुछ सूंघते हैं, कुछ स्मेल करते हैं, आपको बहुत सारी चीजें याद आती हैं. जैसे हम कभी हमारे जो ग्रैंड मदर्स हलवा बनाते थे, अगर वो खुशबू कहीं से आती है तो हमें एकदम अपने ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स की याद आती है. We used to, there is a distant smell comes from books. And even now when I get that smell, it takes me back to my school days memory, how we used to have that fun and all. So smell has a great role to play. Okay, and it's beautiful, but it's a very sorry thing, children, that you don't connect with smells these days. किचन में जाइए, मम्मा के साथ खड़े होइए और देखिए कैसे जब खाना बनता है तो कच्चे खाने की कैसी खुशबू होती है, खाना जब पकता है तो कैसी खुशबू होती है, घी की कैसी खुशबू होती है. Become that chef in the kitchen and use your sense of smell and different things around you, perfumes and spices. It is going to really help you to make you happy and focus better. All right, now, and one more thing, जो आप खाते हैं ना उसका 25% is your smell. जो खाने से खुशबू अच्छी आती है वो खाना खाने का जल्दी जल्दी दिल करता है. All right, so it is somewhere connected to the taste buds very strongly. Now I want all of you to again close your eyes and now use your power of smelling. Mindfully smell and connect with any two smells around you. Any two smells around you. Take your time. Use your nose. Take deep breaths and connect with the smell around. All right. Okay. Okay. Two are done already. Two are done already. Okay. Okay. All right. All three are done. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So two are done. One is still in the process. It's okay. Oh, all three are done. Okay. So let's go back again to my blue-eyed boy in the panel. Okay, tell me, what could you smell? Bataiye. Tell me. Okay, Sarah, you want to go first?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me.
Ma'am, when I could smell the flowers near me.
Flowers. You have flowers at home?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, lovely.
We plant them in our balcony also.
So you could smell them?
Yes.
Very nice. And anything else?
Yes, ma'am. I could also smell perfume.
Lovely. So flowers on one side and perfume on the other. Okay. How about the other two friends?
And you
Unmute
talk
yourself.
to Chaitanya. I think Chaitanya hasn't got a chance, so maybe.
Okay. Chaitanya, please share.
Ma'am, I smelled the smell of my mother's register.
Oh, Mama is doing something and you could smell the register. किताब की बहुत अच्छी खुशबू होती है चैतन्य. Beautiful. Okay. And any other?
And ma'am, I could smell the hot air of my air conditioner.
Oh, you could smell the hot air coming from the conditioner. तो ठंडी के बजाय गर्म हवा दे रहा है एसी घर पे.
मैम बीच बीच में देने लगता है.
ओके, थोड़ा सा उसकी भी थोड़ी सी तबीयत खराब है आज. इट्स ओके फाइन. बट चैतन्य, आज आप जब ममा रात को डिनर बनाएंगे तो एकदम से जाएंगे किचन में और आप स्निफ करेंगे और देखेंगे कि आपको कौन से स्मेल से समझ आ रहा है कि क्या बन रहा है. करेंगे आज प्रैक्टिस? आर यू गोइंग टू ट्राई दैट चैतन्य? ओके, गुड बॉय. ओके, now for the last thing. Yes, you have something to say, Sarah?
Ma'am, I wanted to say that most of the times I am the chef in the kitchen.
You are the chef in the kitchen. Wow, bravo. So you know more of smell and using this sense. Okay, so now I want all four of you to use the fifth sense. Okay, close your eyes and connect with your taste buds. Connect with your taste buds. See if you can tell me which was the last taste on your tongue. Be mindful about the last taste on your tongue. Okay, again. 3 friends are ready. 1 is still left. All 4, super. Okay, now we'll start with, I'm so sorry, I forgot your name, darling.
मैम अद्वैता.
Yes, beautiful name. Advika, बताइए किस चीज का टेस्ट है?
Ma'am, first the taste was of the yummy and sweet ice cream.
Okay, you had an ice cream.
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely. और कौन सा फ्लेवर था? डिस्क्राइब करो.
Ma'am, chocolate flavor.
कौन सा फ्लेवर था अद्विका?
Ma'am, chocolate.
Oh, chocolate flavor ice cream. And you still have the taste on your tongue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, lovely. तो आज भी आप सभी लोग. So first of all, thank you all of you for being a part of the activity that we were doing. You all were very supportive and sportive. All right, both things. So this is for you. Take your hand and pat your backs. All 4 of you. All right, superb children. Very good. Okay, so thank you so much. And today, while the dinner table is laid and आप जब सब खाना खाने लगेंगे, आप अपना मोबाइल यूज नहीं करेंगे. आई नो बहुत बड़ा हरकिलिन टास्क है. नो टीवी, नो मोबाइल. वी आर गोइंग टू ईट माइंडफुली यूजिंग ऑल 5 senses. How we are going to do that? We are going to look at the food. Okay, using our sight of seeing, we will see how many colors are we eating. Okay, how many colors are we eating? How many shapes are we eating? Okay, how many shapes are we eating? Then you're going to listen to the food. कैसे सुनते हैं खाने के पास? विसल की आवाज आती है किचन में से, तड़का की आवाज आती है किचन में से. All right, you're going to listen to all ears to the kitchen today. You're going to notice, be a little mindful about what's cooking. Okay, so listen mindfully. Then touch and feel your food. If you're eating salad, see how different things are plated on that plate. Okay, what is the touch of a puri? How is the touch of a chapati? How does the rice feel? Make a connection with the food you eat, children. Just don't disconnect yourself with the food and just randomly keep putting everything in. It's a beautiful process. It's a very relishing thing to have food and connect a beautiful connection with what you're eating. And then of course you're going to smell it. You're going to smell it. And if you'll ask your parents and grandparents, आपको पता है पहले लोग सिर्फ खुशबू से बता देते हैं कि खाना ठीक से पका है या नहीं. if you have grandparents in home, तो वो बता देंगे आज मुझे खुशबू से लग रहा है दाल ठीक नहीं बनी है, आज सब्जी कुछ कच्ची कच्ची लग रही है, right? So you are going to do that, okay? So smell, use that smell, and then you're going to use your taste buds. Be very mindful about what you eat. Was it sweet, sour, salty, okay, spicy? How was the food? And you're going to define all this to your parents, and you're going to ask your parents also to eat food mindfully, without mobiles, without TV. Make dinner table so much fun and a beautiful time to connect with each other. Will you all do that? Will you all do that? All right. So with that, thank you so much, children, for being here with me and participating in all the activities. This is how we connect with mindfulness, and we connect with things and environment around us. There are many ways to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a beautiful practice and a topic to teach our children on, and it is going to help them for the rest of their lives. As soon as you start practicing mindfulness, it will take a while, but once it becomes a part of their daily routine, it is going to help them greatly, not only academically, but they will remain much happier, and they're going to eat well, sleep well, write well, express well, and be much more focused, calm, and happier. With that, just a gentle reminder, if you want to know more about the mindfulness book that we have, you can log into our website. It's www.souldiets.com, and we have it on Kindle, Amazon, it's available. And we do run our mindfulness based workshops and children theater classes. We do something called mindfulness drama classes. If you want to know more about any of it, you can visit us, and we are there on YouTube teaching more practices on mindfulness. With this, thank you so much, parents, teachers, and this prestigious platform that I was invited to. It's good evening from me. Thank you so much, ma'am. And if there are any questions, I'm absolutely open to them.
Thank you, ma'am, for such an enriching session. I have some questions about mindfulness that I would like to ask you. Why do we need mindfulness in our lives?
Okay, that's an interesting question. Thank you so much for asking me. See, why do we need mindfulness is because that's our basic nature. We all are born mindful. That's how the life should be. What we are eating, we should be aware of it. What we are doing, we should be aware of it. What we are wearing, what we are studying, how we are speaking to somebody, how we are responding, all right, how we are reacting. We all need to be mindful, because that is how the life should be. That is how we all should be. And the problems which are occurring these days, that we feel very stressed. आप लोगों के इतने छोटी सी नोज पे इतना सारा गुस्सा आ जाता है, इतना सारा रख लेते हो. All right, मुझको तो नहीं खाना. This is what I don't like. मुझे नहीं खाना, बिल्कुल नहीं खाना. All right, this is all because we are not practicing mindfulness, children. Once you get into a habit of practicing mindfulness, you go back to the roots of being mindful. You're going to enjoy it, and you're going to enjoy every activity, from studying to playing to eating, sleeping, and having fun throughout the day. Anything else you want to ask me?
Thank you, ma'am. It was certainly enlightening. Now, I would like to ask you another question.
Please.
Some of us can't sit even for 10 minutes. How can we work upon this?
What a brilliant question. Yes, I completely agree with you. And this is not only for children, this is for everyone. Yes, I have to admit, it's an honest confession. We cannot sit for 10 minutes. All right. And even I said in the beginning of the session that the magic, the trick to it is try in small portions. Okay. 10 minutes sitting and doing mindfulness will take a little while for you to get your hands on, okay? And if you straight away start with 10 minutes of mindfulness every day, it might demotivate you, because आप इतनी देर ना deep breathing कर पाएंगे, ना आंखें बंद रख पाएंगे. So हम क्या करेंगे? We are going to start small, right? Like we sow a seed and gradually a tree grows. ऐसे ही हम माइंडफुलनेस एक एक छोटा सा सीड सो करेंगे और slowly roots and stems and branches and tree, and then the fruit of mindfulness will fall on my head. Okay, so we will take little pace and we are going to go slow from 1 minute gradually to 2 minutes, gradually to 3 minutes, so on and so forth. आप जितना enjoy करेंगे उतने धीरे 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 time बढ़ता रहेगा. But you have to do it every day. You have to do it every day. Thank you so much for asking me that wonderful questions.
Dimple ji, I wanted to ask one question.
Ji, ma'am.
What is the major difference between meditation and mindfulness?
Oh, that's a lovely question, ma'am. So the first major difference between mindfulness and meditation, you are meditating for the while that you are practicing meditation. So आप जितनी देर meditate कर रहे हैं उतनी ही देर meditate करते हैं. Mindfulness, once you get your hands on, practice on, and you become mindful for the rest of the day. It becomes a lifestyle. Then you become aware about everything around you. Like right now I asked you what is behind you, what all is there on the table. You become aware of who you are, how you are, where you are, and then you respond accordingly. That is the major difference between mindful practice and meditation practice.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Is there anything else, children? Because it's so lovely interacting with you all. Thank you.
On behalf of everyone here today, thank you so much, ma'am, for your time and enriching words. The session was indeed valuable and distinct. We found it really interesting and got engrossed in the concept that enables us to be fully present, aware of where we are and what we are doing, and not overly reactive by what's going on around us. Thank you, ma'am, for indeed a wonderful session.
Thank you so much for having me, and you're very generous with your words. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you so much for having me. And once again, before I sign off, I want to thank everybody, all the teachers, the entire team, and children at Birla Vidyaniketan for giving me this valuable and prestigious platform to come and interact with all the